Sorry, Ken Taffington, but we got you.
And the risks involved. For your copy, ring the Channel 4 order line on 0906 5544 040. Calls will cost no more.
My God, Bamu, you're a pretty girl. I could teach you to play.
Please. We do not want applause. Let's keep things as unfrantic and cerebral as possible. If you have any questions, ask them during the breaks. The selection you just heard was the Nuclear Love Song, composed by our percussionist. Next is an original of my own, written for guitar and flute, entitled A Meeting Between Shakespeare and Satchel Paige on Hampstead Heath. Are we wonderful? Are we the greatest you've ever heard? Well, compliment me.
Well, you're different.
Dialectic jazz is not only different, it's profound. Here for everybody. Let me know when that's gone.
What's dialectic jazz? I don't think dialectic. What's the scene?
Short girl, don't ever use jive talk in my presence. If you want to speak to me, keep it civilian. No minus seventh there.
It's more emergent, less eruptive.
It's offensive in that sound plane. My boys are tired. 5 days coming down here. 6 concerts every day since we left school.
6 a day. No wonder you're loaded.
Well, we did not earn this money. We never accept money. As a matter of fact, we pay the audience.
Huh?
Well, usually in beers. That way we're never indebted to anyone. We can play what we want. Not what everybody else wants us to. We're incorrupt. Like athletes, however, we sometimes become a little too finely trained. And we need to reestablish social contact with our public. Date me tonight, Baby Ro.
Booked.
Date me tonight, Big Girl.
I got a date.
Yeah.
Well, let's not be insulting.
Date me tonight, Short One.
What time?
You got stuffing in town. I'll bet you some.
They played an acoustic musical mixture with decidedly eccentric lyrics, such as "How can I miss you if you won't go away?"
You won't listen. You always stay and say, how can I miss you? It won't go away.
Hicks disbanded the group at the height of its popularity, but he's back, playing in the 90s his uncompromising fusion of different genres.
I've been using as far as the kind of music goes, the phrase folk swing for a while, like, you know, my answer to folk rock or something. Acoustic swing. It combines two of my favorite types of music, kind of the folk and country sound with jazz. Favorites on the jukebox are only half the show when it's can music.
Hicks and his group, the Acoustic Warriors, have been touring behind his new record, Shooting Straight, to critical raves. But for a while during the disco age and the 80s, his brand of music could only be heard on movie soundtracks, even some commercials.
I did a Levi's ad, and I sang on a Ballpark Franks thing, and I did some California Lottery, and Bic, I did that here. I came out to New York City and did a radio ad, Bic. Bic is the name of my butane, you know. I love to adjust its adjustable flame.
The recent folk boom, spearheaded by Sheryl Crow and MTV's Unplugged, has helped the public rediscover Hicks, but he remains skeptical.
That was, like I said, 10 years ago, you know. It's your time. You're going to be riding the crest, you know, the wave. You know, I don't see why you can shoot right to the top now, man. Get to work, because now is the time for you. Well, I don't have nobody to hear my tune, so I'm humming.
One thing Hicks does know, trend or no trend, he intends to shoot straight with his crazy rhythms. Scott Leon, CNN Entertainment News, New York.
Still to come, Sarah Jessica Parker deserves a
breathe deeper, daydreamer.
Well, Carolyn and Paul return with Big City next Thursday night at 11:10.
Moving closer, floating over.
Yeah, well, old rock stars never die. They just end up on this programme. And to prove it once again is, what's his name? Jimmy Percy from
Sham 69.
I think I've played football in that leisure centre.
Yeah, it's Centre 69 in Shepperton, not studios, but Shepperton Centre, and it was like one of those youth club things where you just wanted to go down and do the impromptu gig, you know, turn up with all the youth club kids.
Is that where the 69 came from?
No, it came from, there used to be a football team as well called Walton Hersham. And one day we were on our way there, and like on this wall, someone had written Hersham 69, but the her had been rubbed out. It just said Sham 69.
So that's where that was the name.
Exactly, that's where it came from. I just thought that's the name
I've
of the
been
band.
wondering that for 18
exactly.
years. I didn't like to ask. I mean, you are still playing, aren't you?
Oh yeah, actually we're about to play Argentina. I'd like to call it the Malvinas tour and take Redwood with us, but I don't know if we can do that. We're playing Brazil as well. But I like to now just play places.
So like an Inter-Toto Cup,
That's it, yeah, that's it. Reclaim the land. It's one of those situations where I like to play now places all over the world where a band has never played before. We've played Japan, America. The only place after Argentina will be Africa.
The place that you're still allowed in.
Exactly.
I mean, there is a new album. I mean, that was The Kids Are United from, when was that? Was that 1977?
78, yeah.
78. Yeah. And you're still playing, what's this, Soapy Water?
And Mr. Marmalade. You see, I think the old people of this country should be, like, given a chance to, like, you know, be seen and heard. So I wanted to put my see, on the front cover, well, that's my nan in the background there, and that's her boyfriend. And you see, her boyfriend's 87 and she's 86. And that's the back garden.
Is that your nan there?
On the back, yeah. You see, she's 87 years old, and I thought she's got to have a chance of being on one of our album covers.
Sham 87. I mean, are you still playing the same kind of stuff? I haven't heard this.
This particular album, if anybody knows Sham 69, it's very, very similar to That's Life, which is like...
Well, Esther Ranson's on it.
the people on it were talking are very much different to Esther Ranson.
Anyway, that's enough of that. You're also acting.
Yeah.
And there's a new movie which you're taking out to Edinburgh, you hope for general release, called The Gift. We've got a clip. We'll come back and talk about it in a minute.
I want to beat this loser, Lim. Your only chance to show some balls, if you've got any.
I'm the type of person who's going to want to lose to a loser, eh? Give me some credit, you know what I mean?
Now leave it out, you two. No, hang on, Mikey. What was that again, Len? Hey, how much have you made from me? You couldn't count that high without help. Let's play some darts. Winner gets 50.
50 quid.
With respect, Jake, that is the booze talking.
Well, have you got the balls to play me, Mikey?
Go on, Mickey. I'll have a telling you. He's half cut already, look.
Shut it, Len.
Game on, Mikey. I want to play you, Mikey.
Go on, anybody here for the legendary Big Jake, eh? Albert, please.
I was just thinking, you look like Trigger's brother in that.
I do, yeah. I thought you were going to come out with some horrible comment like that.
You do. I mean, you look like Roger Lloyd Pack in that.
I thought actually looked like the guy from Psycho. What's his name? Anthony Perkins.
Norman Bates.
Norman Bates, that's it.
So what is it? Is it about a sort of professional dance
Yeah, it's about that guy. What was that guy in the 70s? The particular guy that used to wear the sequin jackets and like he wanted to make a film like the Jake LaMotta Raging Bull, but in 15 minutes I don't think he can do something with the budget they had of about 30p. You know?
So it is a short, is it?
Yeah, but he wants to make it a film of an hour and a half, 2 hours, but they made it for Edinburgh so they can take it up to Edinburgh and like show it, and then someone go, hey, yeah, I'll give you $2 million to make that. Whether they will or not is a different matter.
So she started for 10, really.
Exactly.
So, I mean, again, a great cast. I mean, we were talking to Nigel about a good cast. Derek Martin's
and Jimmy Strachan from Medics is in it as well.
Is he?
Yeah, but he was hilarious, Derek. I mean, he was absolutely hilarious. Just the comments he was making in between, and imagine it was 7 o'clock in the morning they were doing these shoots, and for him to like cracking these jokes and he was lifting me up all the time because things would end and then suddenly he would crack.
Because you're normally just going to bed about 7.
Yeah, normally going to bed 7 and then waking up at 7.
Can you still manage the rock and roll lifestyle?
Well, the funny thing about it is, when at Glastonbury, they had like, you know, Led Zeppelin appear, and I thought to myself, I thought I got rid of them 20 years ago.
Wasn't that what punk was about?
Yeah, exactly. And you think, well, 20 years on, I now feel younger than what I did at the particular time. So I suppose there is, something to...
I'll take it you didn't go to Glastonbury.
No, I didn't this year. I have been before, but we actually gate crashed it and played in the tent. And that's the only way I think a punk band could ever play Glastonbury, because I think they're very, very hippie for Glastonbury.
Well, that's it. Good luck with the gift. Good luck with what
and good luck with whatever you do next after this show.
Soapy Water. There's lots coming up. You'll be finding out a little more about that in the fullness of time. That's it for tonight. Tomorrow will be the final edition of Little John. To mark the occasion, all the usual suspects will be back. Charlie Catchpole, Jack Tinker, Anne Leslie, Carol Sala, Quinton Letts, Andy Parkinson too. I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for your support. Good night.
This is like a letter from home. When was the last time I saw you? Who knows? Who can remember when I was kicked out of high school? But you, Danny, I'm proud of you. You made it big. I keep reading about you in all the papers.
Things have been going great. Great, Angie. And you?
You and me, like I always say.
A long road and a hard track. Huh? Remember the way we used to run around in those railroad flats that you lived in? Huh?
Long road. Long road. And now, Danny, I got a pad at the Palace Hotel. You've never seen anything like it. What do you think of this action? Beautiful, huh?
Yeah, it's great, just like in the movie.
And we're the stars.
What are you doing in Cannes?
Film festival. You know me in the flicks.
Remember we used to sneak into that movie? What was the name of it?
Loewy's Oriental.
Right, the Loewy's Oriental.
Blood Brothers?
You and me, pal.
Danny, I'm caving in. I need a little shut-up.
Where do I meet you tomorrow?
The pool room.
What time?
3 o'clock.